is your girl, Arisza, and I'm back with a quick video. And I wanted to kind of talk to you today about the 3 steps to success. Yes, 3 steps. So I know you've probably read a lot of books, you've probably seen a lot of people on videos, and they probably told you there's a million different ways that you can be successful. So I'm going to share what I believe and what I know to be true for myself and those that surround themselves around me with the 3 steps you need to be successful. Are you ready for that? All right. It's a simple method. I like to call it the DAD method. It's going to be super easy to memorize because let's think about it. A father figure, a dad, whether you have one, whether you don't have one, however, they're kind of like a staple in a household. They're a staple in a community. They're the staple in families. They're the ones that set the example and the tone for how things should be done and how things should be handled in various situations and settings. So I'm not saying that's the case for every father and every dad, but when you think of a dad, you would think of it as the person that sets the tone and kind of gets things going for their family and those alike. It's going to be simple to remember the DAD method. First, we have the D. If you want to be successful in life, I don't care what you consider to be successful. Maybe you consider gaining that job at Starbucks. Maybe you believe it is learning how to swim for 5 miles. Maybe you believe it's just getting married, having a family. Maybe it's starting your business. Maybe it's doing a career that you've never thought that you could do, and you do it, and now you feel like you have hit the success point. It doesn't matter how you define success. There's 3 steps you need to take in order to get there. The first step is decide. I don't care what it is. You have to decide this is what you want to do. For myself, I decided when I was in college that I wanted to be married and I wanted to have children. I know, in college, guys, but I'm being honest with you. I had a list and I wrote out what I wanted in my spouse. I wanted a God-fearing man. I wanted somebody that was kind, someone that was generous, someone that was going to put me first, someone that was going to give their all. Just all these characteristics I've had of this person that I wanted in my life. I also decided that I wanted to be with this person and have children by the age of 25. Again, I know. Why was I thinking that in college? I'm not sure. But it came to fruition. I decided that at this age and at this point in my life, I was going to have a family. And interestingly enough, I got married at 23 and I wanted to have 2 children by 25, and I did. I wrote it out. I didn't even know who the person was. I didn't know what I was going to be doing for a living. I just knew that this is what I wanted and this is the trajectory that I wanted my life to take. And it happened. So I like to tell people, my clients, anyone in my circle, family, friends, you have to decide what you want out of life. And once you do that, the rest is easy. It might be more physical and more mental stress, but when you make that decision, things will definitely work in your favor. So again, D, decide. The second one is A, activate. Activate a plan. So once you make that decision that this is what you want in life, then you have to devise a plan on getting those things done. So for me, I just knew I needed to be the best version of myself. I needed to obtain my degree. I needed to, work on myself so when this person came, they realized that I was worth courting, dating, whatever word you want to use, and they would help me fulfill what my overall dreams and vision was. So when you decide this is what you want, then you start to activate a plan. The plan can just be simply deciding that you're going to work on yourself and do everything you need to do so that success or that top of the mountain or whatever you're trying to achieve is able to be accomplished. You will be ready for it when it happens. So D, decide. A, activate. We're activating the plan. And the last D, do it. That damn simple. Just do it. So in that situation, I decided what I wanted in life. I activated a plan and worked on self and did all the things I needed to do. And when the person popped up and the opportunity presented itself, I'm like, whoa, I actually have a list and this person is checking all the boxes. But wasn't that your plan, Arisza? Yes, it was. So that is exactly what I did. Once I made that decision and activated that plan, when that person came in my life, again, 23, just graduating from college, no one's thinking about getting married. This was over 20 years ago, but no one was thinking that. And guess what? I just did it. Once I met that person and things over the years began to progress and we began able to grow together, realize that I was his person and he realized that he was my person and vice versa. We just kept working together on being the best versions of ourselves. Realized we had common interests, common goals. And then we did the damn thing. Yes, we got married. And that is what I suggest anyone does. Again, I can use the same steps for my business. When I decided to leave my job, it was no going back for me. I had been there for 15 years, but I had made a decision that this was no longer serving me and I wanted something different. So I decided that I was going to leave. In the process of me deciding I was going to leave, of course it was fear. I was tapping into the unknown, but I activated a plan on what I was going to do to be successful and the steps that I was going to take to get it done. And once I had that plan laid out, I did it. Exactly. D.A.D. Decide, activate, and do. Once you do those three things, I don't care what you want to apply it to, it will get done. If you're sitting on your couch right now, knowing you need to get up and you need to go for a walk, if you're sitting on the couch right now eating something, you know you need to put the spoon down and pick something else better or more nutritious to eat. You know this. If you know you're at your job and you hate it and you don't like your coworkers or your boss, you know you need to make a decision. In all those cases, you know what you don't want, but what do you want? Well, that is the key. Once you decide what it is you want in life, you can then activate a plan and just do it. It's that simple, guys. Believe it or not, it's that simple. We make life complicated and we put so many different things in place that don't have to be. And I'm telling you from experience, and I'm telling you from the knowledge that I've gained over studying and learning self, as well as learning ways that others before me have done it. Don't make life complicated. You have the tools. You have exactly what needs to be done, instilled and put in you. And if not, make a decision to find it. Decide that you want to learn more, do more, be more. When you make that decision, decide on a plan. And I'm here to tell you, if you don't know how to move forward with that plan, but you've made a decision that something needs to be done, hit me in the comment section. I can definitely help you figure out the next step so you can actually activate the plan. And then we're just gonna do it. Until the next video, you have an amazing day. Remember to do so on purpose and find something to be grateful for. Be blessed.